Hey everybody, PsyStarcraft here with game number 2 between EGIdrA and SC2, Battle of the Gods. We have SC2 on the bottom left as the red zerg. He is the god of french fries, as I mentioned in the first game, that unfortunately he did not win. That was a spoiler. I didn't say spoiler alert, so sucks to be you. In the top right we have EGIdrA, god of fertility, Indian god of fertility. And this is actually the third game that they've played in a span of, I think, 3 or 4 days. Don't really know what more to say about that. Indian god of fertility, and the other game he thrusted his large dong into SC2. So let's see if we have the same mirror builds here. Looks like we are starting out the same. The first game didn't go so well for SC2. I feel like he needed to do something with those banelings. He never really made good use of them, and that kind of bit him in the ass. EGIdrA had a slight economic lead the whole time, and once the roaches came out, those banelings were essentially useless. All Spanish could really try to do, which he did, was sneak in and try to end kill some drones, but it was just kind of a big mess, trying to do too many things at once, and didn't do any of those significantly well. Check out the build orders here. Extractor now for Spanish, and followed by an extractor for EGIdrA. So if any of you looking for a solid zerg build, 14 extractor, build back up to 14 drones, and then get a 14 spawning pool. And usually what players will do after that is expand. Now, expanding can be dangerous if your opponent masses lings. It can be difficult to defend, but usually it's safe, especially if you get a baneling nest early on. If you do sense that your opponent will be massing lings, banelings are a very good defensive unit because when you're attacking, the opponent can just kind of run away. But if they're attacking, you can just stick your banelings next to structures that your opponent would want to attack, and then they can't really do anything about it, because if they try to attack it, your banelings will kill it. Kill the lings, that is. Identical builds here. Spanish slightly ahead, and it's actually convenient because these positions that we have here are the same positions that we had in the first game. This is of course Zelnaga Caverns once more, and we'll see which god will get to take advantage of this delightful crevice for their own pleasure in just a bit. Are you wondering why these are lightning down there? That's actually little jizzlets shooting back and forth. So there's seamen down there in that cavern. Identical, man. 6 and a queen and some speed, so it's all about skill. At this point in the game, it is all about how you micro units. It's pure skill, baby. It's all about who can make the most out of your units. That's what micro is. Spanish always gets that earlier hatch. Now I want to see what EGIdrA gets instead of that super early hatch. Now he is going to get one right now, but it's slightly delayed. I don't think there's really any difference. I think EGIdrA might get his lings out a tad sooner because of that. But it's not big. It's not going to make or break the game. It's the advantage that either player gets is really negligible. So don't lose sleep over it. Just get a hatch after your 6 slings. That's all you really have to know. And a little ling confrontation here. 6 on 6. Looks like it is going to go to EGIdrA. It might have been 8 on 6 actually. Spanish lost a lot there. Now we got a cute little zergling chase. Their speeds are going to finish almost at the exact same time. Now actually, EGIdRA's will complete, or Spanish's will complete 5 seconds before EGIdrA, so he might have a chance to run past these links into the main. Looks like he's just going to use it to run away. Yeah, there goes EGIdRA, so he wouldn't have got anything done if he did try to go for the main. He has to assume that EGIdRA was doing the same thing as far as the speed research. Now both of them throwing down baneling nests, and this is what I mean. When you don't really know what your opponent is doing, you can't. It's tough to skip the baneling nest. EGIdRA did that the first game, but they're both getting it this game, mainly for defensive purposes. I don't see either one of them being super aggressive with banelings right now. Although, now that I say that, 2 banelings coming for SC2. He is branching one off to try to scout the main of EGIdRA, and that's a great move. It's so hard to peel a single zergling off, and he's going to see exactly what EGIdRA's doing, while EGIdRA, does he have any clue what Spanish is doing? No, so that's actually a big win for SC2. Now he knows exactly what EGIdRA's doing. He knows EGIdRA's getting a baneling nest. He might choose to get a roach warren and drone up. We'll have to see. He might not even have time, though, if EGIdRA does choose to be aggressive with those banelings. Still just leading them all around the map here. Check out the units tab. 16 to 15. Spanish with a couple more banelings, going to loop around the side. Oh, but EGIdRA's there to meet him with a couple of banelings. Oh, and every baneling gets destroyed. You poor bastards. Oh man, that was just good positioning, good read by EGIdRA to know that those banelings were going to come around the side entrance. Oh, and he actually might kill a drone. Get the drone. Oh, kill another drone. No, he only kills 1 drone. So right now 2 workers killed for SC2. And 16 units killed for EGIdrA. So just like last game, SPANISHIWA willing to throw away units in an attempt to kill some workers. Hasn't worked remarkably so far, but very interesting game going on so far. 5 more banlings for SPANISHIWA. We've got some links moving up to the main once again. Is he going to go for the main or the expansion? He's going to... Oh, kill the queen! Kill the queen! Oh, he's not going to go for the queen. He's going to kill 1 drone. 2 drones. Maybe a 3rd drone. I can't really tell. It is now 6 workers killed for Spanish. Now, is 6 workers worth 12 lings? I think it is. But is he going to have enough forces to defend against these lings? He's got some banlings on the defense. Yes, he does. So this is going to work just fine. He's even got 2 lings morphing down by EGIdRA's base. And I have... Oh, we've got a double pronged attack. Oh my god, it's like a fork that's missing 2 prongs. And these banelings aren't going to get much done. EGIdRA bringing back... He's like, oh, but he picked off 1 drone. Oh, he killed 2 drones down here. Picked off 2 drones up here. Killed a 3rd drone. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I would hate to be EGIdRA right now. So many things to try to cover. Banelings, zerglings. That's about it at this point. But still, there's a lot of them, so fuck you. Now, 11 workers killed to 0 workers killed. SPANISHIWA is playing this marvelously, but you have to remember, he's losing a lot of units, which equal larvae, which equal drones. So in the harvester count, it's pretty even. It's almost exactly tied, while in the unit count, Spanish is slightly ahead. He's got those extra banelings there, so he is technically ahead in this game. They don't have any different tech, really. They're both getting their roach horns. And, you know, this is really neck and neck, man. He's still got those banelings on defense. He's got a couple more ready to go harass. Kill some more drones if he can. I don't know what to say about this game. Not really sure what's going to happen. Lings are in separate locations at the time being. Is he going to go for the main? Oh, he's going to distract with these lings while he goes in with the banelings. Here he goes. These queens are a bit vulnerable. Oh, and he gets all those banelings into the expansion. Kills 5 drones, maybe even 1 or 2 with those zerglings. So the theme of this game is EGIdRA defending against SPANISHIWA's harass. SPANISHIWA sacrificing lings in favor of killing drones. Oh, and he's got 13 roaches on the way. He was saving all of his money for roaches. I don't know if EGIdRA's going to be ready for this. EGIdRA only producing 4 roaches. Look at this, 20 workers killed for SPANISHIWA. Units killed 33 to 45, so that is so lopsided. Harvester count now 35 to 33. So again, EGIdRA using so many larvae on drones at this point that I don't know if he's going to be ready for all these roaches. This is a lot of roaches. He was making like 13 at once. That's insane. Even getting +1 now. You have to assume Spanish is going to be moving out with these. He's building 8 more lings, but is he going to wait for +1, or is he going to go, you know, once these 8 lings finish, or how is he going to time this? This is the big question here, and will EGIdRA be ready for it? He's got 8 more drones coming. This could be really bad for EGIdRA. He's not making any units. We have 15 roaches to 4 roaches. We've got some banelings to take care of those 16 lings, and he is moving out. Now, the only thing I disagree with about this attack is he got that attack upgrade, and he's pushing out at a time that would be irrelevant for that upgrade. That upgrade is not even going to come close to be finishing now. He might just use this as a harassment attack. I don't know, but it seems like this is pretty all-in-ish. So I don't agree with the missile attack upgrades. EGIdRA has spotted him. He has overlords all over the map, so EGIdRA's going to be producing tons of units. And Spanish knows he has to move out soon, or move into the base soon, and he is going to do so. There are 3 spines on the way, however. Now he's got tons of roaches on the right side, tons of lings on the left side. Lings getting a bit bottlenecked, but there are some roaches who says, here come the banelings. Are they going to crash into something? Yes, the spine crawlers and a couple of roaches. Roaches on the right side doing so much damage to the drones. There goes that spine, and it looks like Spanish will take this game. All of his roaches are now dead. 1 more roach. Nope, 1 more roach. Oh, and those spines explode, and no GG from EGIdRA. A well-played game. He must have felt like so... I don't even know what he felt like. 36 workers killed at the end there. But that just shows you how aggressive builds can work. Now, EGIdRA was, you know, about even with him the whole time on harvesters, but he had to produce so many drones with the larva that over time SPANISHIWA's army gradually got higher and higher and higher than EGIdRA's, and then at the end he just had a huge surge of roaches and moved out and made 15 drones as well, so he knew he was going to win it right there. And there you have it. That's game number 2 between EGIdRA and SPANISHIWA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This time the EGIdrA god of fertility got banged in the butt. So as always, let me take this time to apply my Carmex.